Alright guys, welcome back. Today is July 19th and just want to give a little update. So as you can see, we did some harvesting of lettuce yesterday. So I did try the ice bath. It helped some. I wouldn't say it definitely took away all the bitterness, but I can say it helped some. So, you know, the other thing I should have done is not harvest in the heat of the day. So that was the other feedback I've seen online, is that you should harvest first thing in the morning when it's cooler. So yeah, I will definitely try that next time. But we got a ton of lettuce, and I will insert that video, video here. Okay, I'm getting ready to go get some of the lettuce for this week's video, and we're going to try this ice bath. So as you can see, I used a large bowl and I filled it up with ice and cold water. So this is supposed to take the bitterness out of the lettuce. And yeah, so I had a subscriber that said it worked. They tried it and it worked, so we're going to try it and see how it works. I'll go get it and we'll be right back. Okay guys, so back. This is the lettuce I just harvested. This is a large amount of lettuce, and this is not even, I guess this is half of the lettuce. So what it says now to do is to separate the leaves and then put some baking soda into this ice bath. Let them soak for about 10 minutes. Rinse it in cold water and then rinse it, let it soak again for another 10 minutes. So I'm going to add some baking soda to this, separate the leaves, and be right back. Okay, got all the leaves separated. Now we're going to submerge it into this ice bath. I guess I'm going to try and get it under as much as possible. Of course, it's going to float some, but I added about a tablespoon of baking soda. I have no idea how much is enough, but I'll try that. Trying to get the ice to be more on top of the lettuce. Okay, now I'll set the timer for 10 minutes. I'll come back, rinse these off, and then I will return them back here again. Alright, so our 10-minute timer has finished. We rinsed the lettuce and then we re-submerged it again. I put a little bit more baking soda and more ice, and then this is the second rinse I just am doing right now. Rinse each piece off individually, and yeah, then I will put it into a Ziploc bag, and I put a paper towel in there to kind of keep it fresher. But it feels at least like the lettuce is more bouncy. I don't know. You know, more fresh and crisp. So, if anything, that probably did help. So, I will give an update after we try it and see if this did anything. If not, let's just consider it really clean lettuce. Alright, thanks guys. Alright, so, yes, I harvested the lettuce. I only did about half of it, mainly because that's all that my bowl would hold. So, maybe I'll get that next week. We did have some BLTs last night, and the lettuce came in very handy, and it still was a little bitter, but it definitely was a lot better. So I was happy, glad I did it. Otherwise, you can see green beans. We talked about this a few weeks ago, that they were flowering, and look, we've got green beans again. So I don't know what's up, guys. I really don't understand. Green beans are a cold weather plant, but look at we've got green beans, several flowers growing all over. So, yeah, I guess we'll have some more green beans. So I'm not complaining about that. I'm happy, but just don't get they're growing right now in the heat of the summer. Yeah, so that's this update for the small system. Let's go take a look at our fish. So these are the fish in our small system. Those are our adult fish, and the babies are usually around the pump. Let's see if we can see any today. I don't see any today. I did see them earlier, so they are still alive. I just don't see any right now, but they seem to be doing well. Our adult fish are getting so big. Guys, 2 of these fish that we put in here last year, they were half this size, I promise you. But they're getting big fast. But that means they're doing well. And this water balance in here must be very good because, like I said, the green beans are flowering again. The lettuce I did not expect to grow back like they did. So this system is thriving and seems to be the perfect balance. So I'm very happy about this. And we got 4 baby fish out of it. So not only did we get the vegetables out of the system, but we also got 4 more fish. So let's go take a look at our big system. All right, we're back at our big system. So cherry tomatoes still growing out of control. You can see we've got several branches coming off now, so lots of cherry tomatoes coming out. I've been harvesting about 2 tomatoes a day that are turning red, and I have not harvested for today yet, but as you can see, we've got a couple that are ready to go, so pick these. So these are very good tomatoes. Oh, there's another one back there. No, maybe not. Thought I saw something red back there. Oh, it's our cup down there. Okay, so these are the 2 tomatoes that just picked. So these are very good tomatoes, guys. I cannot wish I could describe how juicy they are, but I can't really. So here's more tomatoes, more flowers growing on there. It's just growing straight up. Yeah, that's a sprout of the main one. Got more flowers, tomatoes, and then this one is like sitting on the ground now. So it's just insane the amount of tomatoes growing on this thing. Remember, this was just the ones that I picked off the ground, and it's obviously doing well. Let's go look at our other ones. So still got tomatoes growing down here on the ground. I tried to avoid having them be on the ground, but I don't really have anywhere else to put these right now. So these tomatoes over here seem to be doing well. I wanted to show you guys our beefsteak tomatoes. So if you've been here long, you know that this is taking forever to get up and running, but look it, we've got beefsteak tomatoes now. Yeah, how pretty those are. So I'm excited for these to keep growing. I just noticed a problem. This thing is going to go, but you guys can see it right there. That caterpillar. He will be removed right after this video because he's gonna try and eat our tomatoes. And he cannot eat these tomatoes. They've taken way too much work to get to where they are today. So, yeah. So, tomatoes growing very well. Good. Just 2 more, at least, to pick here. I kind of try to pick them when they start turning yellow. So, these are like golf ball size. Like I said, they're doing very well. Got some tomatoes growing over here. Remember last week we talked about how these were combining? So, yes, in fact they are. Look, there's a cucumber right here amongst the tomatoes. So that's interesting. Got that one. This one right here. Tomatoes clear over here with the cucumbers. So, yeah. We've got some cucumbers growing. I don't know what we can see over here, but there are a couple growing over here too. So, yeah, cucumber plants seem to be doing well. Well, sort of. I should say sort of. You can see how yellow these leaves are turning, so I don't know if it's too hot for the cucumbers or if they're getting choked out by the tomato plants, but for some reason, these are dying off, and the cucumber plant that we planted from seed definitely is dying off. So, you know, it's okay. I think we'll have plenty of cucumbers, but, yeah, that's kind of sad, but we do have some parts of this plant are still growing. They're thriving, so we'll see what happens. Let's go check in with the fish. Alright, so we're back at the fish. I did feed them earlier, but they're looking for more food, so I probably will feed them. But fish seem to be doing well. We did add more water in here this week, just because it's been hot, so I guess a lot of the water has been evaporating. We had one siphoning issue earlier in the week, but other than that, they're doing very well. No issues, other than we did have something sad happen this week, and that is that old man, our 11-year-old fish, he did die this week. So, I think it was just natural causes. He didn't appear to be hurt, wasn't acting sick at all earlier in the week, so I don't have reason to believe that there was anything that caused him to die. The other fish seemed to be doing fine as well. So, no, that was really sad. That was one of the original fish, and so these guys will just have to take over for this herd for our aquaponics family. But that was very sad. But we'll try to do the right thing and give another animal some food to eat this week. So, but yeah, it was sad, but he had a good life. He lived here for over a year in this system, and he almost died several times from being out of water, but, you know, he thrived. And so, but yeah, that's aquaponics update for this week. Thank you guys for joining us, and if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. You know, we're about here trying to help people learn about aquaponics and help other people get involved in aquaponics. And yeah, so if you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Oh, we did harvest some tomatoes this week, so I will put this clip in here. Alright, so again, that's all I got for this week. If you guys have questions, leave them down below in the comments section. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like and subscribe if you're not subscribed. Thanks, and see you guys next week. Bye.